Welcome to Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Guys, um, today I'm going to do an energy reading on Salah. The last two times I've done this, it was for Foodie from her perspective. Um, and in the last reading, if you remember, we saw all about how she was going to get hit with a medical emergency and things were worse than it seemed. And, hopefully she wasn't in denial. And sure enough, within 2 days, she had to go to the doctor. So, the energy has been pretty spot on. So let's get into Salah. Remember, these are just for entertainment. Entertainment purposes only. Everything said in here is alleged, and I don't claim to be a doctor or a psychiatrist or even a psychic. I just read energy from the cards. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, an intuitive energy reader, and take what you want from these. Leave the rest behind. Salah. How does Salah see things? From Salah's perspective. And remember, if you guys like this, if you want me to do more readings like this, or if you have any other things you want me to do readings on, Amberlynn, any of the girls, anything really, just entertainment type, or specific signs you like me to do. Okay, Salah. This came up in Foodie's energy as well, and it's funny because I said then, and I'll say it now, the guy on the toilet always makes me think of Salah, but this one is shitting rainbows, and it's funny because of the whole, Scatgate, but the feet and everything, it reminds me of Salah. So I feel like this is universe just letting me know, like, hey, I understand what you're asking me. So no worries, we are listening to you, and we will give you clear and accurate energy for him. But this is about releasing guilt. So he could be having some guilt feelings right now that he's trying to release when it comes to their connection. And this could also be general guilt feelings, things that have nothing to do with her. We don't know what's really going on in his life, but he could be having guilt about the whole Scatgate. We have Dick, Weed, Death. New beginnings are needed. And I think this one came up in one of her readings as well. This feeling of needing to refresh, renew, something ending, and needing to start over. The last thing we have on the bottom of the deck is shitful shadow side. Balance your good, bad, and ugly. And look at this. Are we not talking about Salah? He's shooting the toilet. I also want to add that I think that he could be having digestive issues because there is a lot of focus going towards the bathroom. And I want you guys to know there's plenty of cards in this deck that have nothing to do with going to the bathroom, but these just happen to be coming up for him. And I'm not going to do like a shit ton of oracles on him tonight. I'll try to keep this one, a little bit shorter. Salah, what's going on in their relationship from his perspective? Yeah, I did get the sense like he's having stomach issues. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. He could be flirting with people, and we know that about him. We know that he has a history of flirting with people online. So there could be something that could be what he's feeling guilty about and why his stomach is in knots. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, of course, we know that. He depends on Foodie financially, and we also know that her finances are not great right now. They took some hits in terms of their finances with her suspension and such. I'll try to get one more from this deck. A bunch fell out, so I'm just going to let them fall. And so we have codependency. Of course, they are both codependent on each other. I said this about Foodie. This came out for her as well on our last reading. We have chemistry, magnetic attraction. This could be to Foodie. He could have a magnetic attraction to her. Like attracts like, and they both, you know, are in kind of the same vibration. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. I don't know if they're legally married, but I do know that my readings always say that Foodie, the way she perceives it is that they are married. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Allegedly. Take from that what you will, guys. Oh, by the way, bottom of the deck, religious factors. We do know that they have religious differences. I know that Foodie has said that she has reverted or converted, whatever you want to call it. I may have my own doubts about that, but that's okay. You know, she doesn't have to confirm that to me or, you know, not confirm that, whatever. Let's get into some tarot. I'm going to do a quick spread on his energy. What's going on in Salah's perspective? It could be related to Foodie. It could be, you know, work, whatever. What's going on from his perspective? Let's look through the eyes of Salah. Okay. He's very confused right now with this Seven of Cups coming out right off the bat. He's got a lot of choices to make, and none of them really look great. You know, there's one choice that has all these jewels, right? The rest of them look pretty crappy, you know. So his choice, you know, he's very confused about which choice will bring me the most abundance, which choice brings me the pot of gold, brings me that money. Financially, I definitely see he has backed himself into a corner. The Chariot, you know, I do think they know there is travel coming. You know, we know the Visa run is coming. I also get the sense that they have a sense of urgency about something coming up. He has a sense of urgency. Like, I have to act on this very quick before it's too late. We have the Lovers, which is a choice card. It is. I have to make a choice about something, and it does pertain to love. And I get the feeling of there being two here. We have the King of Cups, but it wanted to fall upside down. This is somebody who is not very in touch with their emotions at this point. They're kind of all over the place emotionally. They are spreading themselves thin. They're spreading themselves in multiple places. And they're not being honest about their emotions. And then the overall energy from the bottom of the deck is this Two of Swords. It was in reverse. It seems like he's at a place where he's been blocking something off, but he's not blocking it anymore. And he is trying to open himself up to it. Or he needs to open himself up to something. I am going to get clarifiers with this mini steampunk deck. So why the Seven of Cups? Why the Seven of Cups for Salah? What is this choice about? Why is he so confused? Okay, this one just turned upside down. We have the Eight of Cups. And the devil. There. Okay, I'm going back to the codependency and addiction issue with Foodie. He has a choice whether or not to stay or go, or to end this or keep it. And something is really making this choice harder, and it has to do with these addictions, or this codependency. There's We know that he is financially dependent on her, so it could have a lot to do with that as well. But he also knows that he is not emotionally fulfilled in this place. For the Chariot, we have the Ten of Pentacles. They could be thinking about moving again. We also have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, thinking about moving, or she could be thinking about moving. Someone is trying to manifest something, and it seems like what they're trying to manifest is some kind of financial stability. And I also want to say that the Magician can be very sneaky, and it's funny because the Magician in this card gives off a hellish devil vibe. If I can get that to focus. So, I almost want to, I need to bring attention to the fact that I think it's him trying to manifest something financially, but he's doing it in devious ways. But it involves material wealth with that Ten of Pentacles. It's about stability. So for the Lovers, we have the Five of Wands. And in this one, well, there is some commotion. It almost looks like people are just watching. People are just kind of watching, like the circus, almost is what I want to say. And then Justice at the bottom of the deck, like waiting for this to balance out. Waiting for this to have its final conclusion. And by the way, under that Justice is the Death card, like for it to end. I feel as though this is his family. His family is watching and waiting. This isn't going the way they thought it would. They're waiting. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of bickering. Let's look at the King of Cups in reverse. Why is this here? He's... We have the King of Wands. This is a very lustful but in tune person. It's a king. It's master of his own domain, so to speak. I want to look at this King of Wands. First of all, this chair kind of has like a time thing on it, which makes me think like waiting for the right time. And the wands are manifesting. The wands are, the instruments that are used to communicate with spirit and with universe. And I feel like, he's trying to talk to his higher power. Like, how can I better this situation? Strength. And trying to be strong during this situation. And also, I feel... If you look at this Strength card, it's a female with a lion. Someone is trying to tame someone here. Someone is trying to get someone into shape, so to speak. And I don't mean like diet and exercise, but like change someone's perspective of thinking. Tame them. I think that he and his family, I'm getting this right now, from my spirit guides, that they think she needs to be tamed because she's a wild beast. And those are the exact words I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Allegedly, okay? They have voiced this to him. Let's look at the Two of Swords. And that is also in reverse. Why is that here? We have the Three of Pentacles. This is an energy of working together, but it's also an energy of three. Again, this came up for Foodie as well. There is somebody else involved here. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Murad. I don't know, uh, if this is one of his relatives, if this is another woman, but there's somebody else that is a very, um, involved party. This person is privy to a lot more than, you or I, the viewers. This person is behind the scenes, and it has to do with working. Like it's I almost feel like it's somebody who comes up with ideas, someone who orchestrates things. And yeah, Eight of Pentacles is also all about working. So this is, I'm getting it now. Okay, so this fell on that Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. It's time to work on something different, is what Spirit is saying. He knows this. He knows that what they are doing is not working. That's why that blockage is there. It's not working. It's not going the way that it was supposed to, the way that he originally planned and designed for this to go. I'm going to get a final from Spirit. Anything Spirit may want to say, could be advice. It could be possible outcome. To me, it's usually kind of a future energy. 3 cards for Salah. Four of Wands. I'm going to lay them all out, and then I'll tell you what it means to me. Two of Wands. And the Star. In order to heal this situation, at the bottom of the deck, in order to heal this situation, he needs to free himself. And I see travel again with this Two of Wands. But this has to do with stability in this relationship that looks like a marriage. In order to heal this, there is going to need to be travel involved. I think it's coming soon. I mean, of course, we know about, the visa status, but I do think that Canada is a consideration when I'm focused on this healing aspect of the Star. And I also sometimes get a Foodie Beauty energy from the Star because she thinks she's a star, the star of girl world, right? And she's pouring all of this emotion into this unending stream here. And, she needs to heal. And she's putting out more than she's getting. So I do see travel coming up here really soon. He sees it because this reading is for him. But there is an issue. There's a lot going on behind the scenes here, and it has to do with family. It has to do with friends. It has to do with perception. They think she is wild. They think she is an untamed beast that needs to be brought in line because she is not behaving in the proper way that they think that she should behave for a wife in that part of the world. All right, guys, that is all I have for you for this one. If you enjoyed this, give me a like, maybe subscribe. I'm not really trying to make no money here. I just feel like that's the right thing to say. I have another channel. This one's just kind of my, entertainment. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Take care.